Wowed us with this extraordinary play and amazing consistency. That's why most fans believe it's a championship or bust now. But in talking to Coach Luke Walton about the team's expectations, he said, we don't even talk about the playoffs. We must put in the work. Our goal is to be a top 10 defense and play #1 in pace, and that starts with the lifestyle of commitment.
And a look at the starting lineups. The Lakers with LeBron, Brandon Ingram, JaVale McGee up front, the backcourt, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Rajon Rondo. Blazers starting Jake Lehman, a 3-year man out of Maryland for the injured Mo Harkless, who is available. Al-Farouq Aminu, Yusuf Nurkic up front. Portland controlling. The officials are Zach Zarba, Brian Forte, and Giannis Petritis. Aminu not able to hit. Clock went to 14 under the new NBA rules on an offensive rebound, and JaVale McGee pulled down the rebound. This is Brandon Ingram. And the ball knocked away, try to save it. The ball back to Portland. Blazers 3-2 in preseason, playing the first of 4 meetings against the Lakers. And Lehman comes up short. The save by Rondo. And the Lakers back to the offense.
Look for the Lakers to try to push the pace. No, they're not going to be the Showtime Lakers, but with plays like that, ball handlers, penetration, finishers inside, that's what the Lakers want to do.
Nice reverse by Rondo. And Chris, the question is, in the long run, who will end up as the starting point guard for the Lakers? Is it Lonzo Ball? Is it Rajon Rondo?
Well, Coach Luke Walton said before the game not to worry about that this needs to be a team that plays for each other. And the only constant, as you see the great shot by Nurkic right there inside, is going to be LeBron. And can everyone else have a willingness to accept their role, and that role being undetermined for a while?
LeBron looking to set things up. They want to play at a very fast pace, not a pace that LeBron usually plays at.
Well, he can play at a faster pace, but honestly, because he's older, he just needs the other 4 to bring that energy. You know, he's the opener, the middleman, and the closer. So as long as these guys can do the little things, and remember, last year they were 2nd in field goal attempts and 1st in pace, so they've already set the template here for this Lakers team.
Lehman on that foul, nice play as they get it inside for Ingram, who had the mismatch. So the Lakers have the 4-2 lead. Last season, Blazers 49 and 33. Later not able to tip it home. They finished first in the Northwest. Game in front of Oklahoma City and Utah. Crowd wanted to call it the other way, but it's Aminu.
Bad call right there, but this is what LeBron does. He makes players better. And there is no foul. Not one.
So Ingram will throw in. McGee with the stuff. He got the step on Nurkic. JaVale McGee, who revived his career with the Golden State Warriors, played very well off the bench in spots. Now the starting lineup for the Lakers. Pretty move. McCollum could not finish. The ball's deflected out. Last touch by the Lakers.
And you know what? This kid is not a joke. He's an NBA player. He's one of the best in the world. So if you're sitting at home joking about him, he will throw your shot into the stands and dunk on you. And the level of commitment that this guy has shown. Let me shut up.
James off the steal. James with the stuff.
That's a way to get your first bucket, Marv. The steal and the finish. James Worthy, Statue of Liberty dunk.
Oh, nice moving. With an answer. Here's James to the bucket again. Terry Stotts calling timeout for the Blazers.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Brown. Yeah.
Michael Myers escaped.
You don't believe in the boogeyman? You should.
Halloween.
Filtrete Smart Your Home take care of you. Backed by exclusive 3M filtration technology, the Filtrete Smart Air Filter attracts and traps your filter life based on airflow and usage, not just time. And the Smart app tells you when to put clean air at your fingertips and change your filter with confidence. It's your air, and this is your Smart Air Filter.
The new Triangle credit cards with no fee and no interest. You get what you want sooner. That help you go from the stores, trying the latest, trying to help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit, no interest financing. The Triangle credit cards. Life made easier.
This is whiskey. Johnny Walker blended Scotch whiskey from this place and these places in that place. These are the people that make it. Aging in oak for 12 long years. See, the land that shapes these people and the people that shape this whiskey all shape how bloody good it tastes. Bold as it is complex. Aye, this is Johnny Walker Black Label, friends.
So slate.
Playoffs around the corner, temperature cooling down. It's Friday Night Football.
The Ticats and Redblacks are mic'd up and ready to go.
First place in the East on the line. Going to be like a playoff game.
Let's go, baby. Then it's a battle at BC Place between the Espies and Lions.
Both these teams trending in the right direction.
This has the making of an all-out shootout with two great quarterbacks.
Friday Night Football on TSN.
We ready? Let's go, baby.
Part of the Shaw Road to the Grey Cup.
Disappointment for Toronto. Deflated in a huge way. How did they bounce back?
The most significant trade in Raptors history.
Kawhi Leonard, top 3 player in this league.
Now we move on to the next chapter.
Brown rising to its feet.
Toronto has to take that next step for us to give them respect.
And the hurdle seems to be getting higher and higher to climb over.
You gotta rumble, you gotta fight. We believe we're one of the top teams in the league. The NBA Finals, that's the only thing that matters.
For the Toronto Raptors, the time is now.
Welcome back to Portland and the Trailblazers home opener, which also serves as LeBron James' debut as a Laker. And like everywhere he goes, expectations are high. Earlier today, LeBron told the media that he's kept winning a championship among his goals, but his daily approach is his focus. He said, obviously, there's only one champion, and at the end of the road, you could approach every day like a champion. If you do that, you put yourself in a position to be successful. So, guys, I sat down with Lonzo Ball before the game, and I asked him, what's a realistic expectation for this Lakers team? He said, we want to win a championship. It's simple. As Portland knocks down the 3, Lonzo went on to say, we've got the supporting cast. We've got the best player in the world. And we believe that this is our year. So, guys, I asked again. He doubled down a championship this season, and he said yes.
All right, thank you, Kristen. And LeBron, on the other hand, has been very low-key in terms of expectations. Not much has been said, which is probably wise at this point. Before that miss a moment ago by Ingram, the Lakers were 5 for 5 from the field. Fouls on Rondo. 3 dunks out of those 5 field goals. In fact, for a stretch with 4 straight baskets, dunks by McGee, LeBron, Lillard, and LeBron again. The NBA on TNT has been brought to you by State Farm. Talk to an agent today at 1-800-STATE-FARM. And by Auto Trader. Shop all the cars like never before with the all-new.
See McCullough knock down the 3. It would be one of the youngest players, Ball, on the team to have those expectations, and a guy that's been to 9 championships saying, well, let's make the playoffs first. And we heard that from Luke Walton, but the penetration is what this team is going to be all about because they are not good 3-point shooters, as we know.
James had an ocean to shoot at 3. Here's Rondo with 7 on the shot clock. Rondo on the drive, banks it.
Don't have a 3-point shooting team like some of the best, but they're going back to old school. Fast pace, easy layups, and to lock you down on defense.
Reach and foul is called off a nice move by Lillard.
And this is the guy that started. I mean, Rondo, everybody raves on this in this Lakers organization about his IQ, about how he's taking guys. He'll take Alonzo Ball to see film 8 in the morning. He'll go get guys at night and go watch film, and they just say he's an extension of the coach and organization on that floor.
He got the steep, got to the head, and Lakers turn it over. The pull-up, yes. Damian Lillard, who in 2 games against the Lakers last season averaged 35 points. And what a year it was for Lillard.
Yes.
All NBA first team for the first time in his career. It was a magnificent regular season. LeBron trying to bank it. Amino. And there's a shot by Amino. Offensive foul. As Contavious Caldwell-Pope went flying.
And you're going to see from this Portland team that Coach Stotts called a group of overachievers. They have 11 players returning. 75% of the minutes played from Portland are back here this year. But how this team wins, I don't understand. Only 5 games last year with the extra player, or other than Lillard or McCollum, outscoring the team. And so with that, it has to be about defense and system. Team that relies on 2 main players.
Kyle Kuzma, rookie year, is just Kuzma, he puts it home. And Mo Harkless, who missed all 5 Blazer preseason games, coming back from injury, just came on to play this evening. Wild shot that was deflected away as Nurkic is way off. And now LeBron on the run. James with the bucket, yes, and it counts. An impressive start for the new Laker, LeBron James, a couple of dunks. The bucket right here, McCollum on the foul, and LeBron will go to the line.
And the reason why he gets this easy layup is because of the commitment on the defensive end by Ingram and Kuzma. They came over in double team. You saw their effort. They communicated. And that's what I think is going to be this Lakers team's strong suit. They're not Hollywood playing it cool. They're playing like they're fun to see if you're a Lakers fan.
3-point play for James and a 6-point lead for the Lakers. LeBron had an excellent preseason. Lakers went 3 up and 3 down. And preseason, nice trip there by Nurkic. We're approaching the halfway mark of this first quarter. Lakers and Blazers from Portland.
This is going to be the question. Where do you get the shot with a bunch of ball handlers if defensively you stay back and tell them and encourage them to take the shot?
Nice move by Kuzma. A series of fakes against the 7-footer Nurkic, and Kuzma with his second field goal. Step back from McCollum. For James, and he is fouled.
This is the thing about Rondo. So patient. How are they going to get their threes? Well, they're going to get them in the spots that they need to take them to keep the integrity of the offense and to keep players in their position. But make no mistake about it. This team wants layups, layups, layups to use their speed, youth, and athleticism. And with a floor leader like Rondo, he's going to make sure you get the best shot possible.
Harkless with the Blazer foul, so 2 shots here for LeBron. A 73% free throw shooter last season. Learn the game, live the game, play the game. E-League breaks down everything you need to know about League of Legends, one of the world's most watched esports. Tune in tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern and Pacific time on TBS. What do you feel would be a satisfying or successful season for the Lakers?
Well, first of all, it's already successful because you have the re-energized fans. Next year, you know they're going to get a big free agent. This is a process. In a 4-year process, I can see them winning. But this year, I see it being about development, getting better, and understanding for these young guys. I don't think the playoffs is just a guarantee.
Nice move on the fadeaway by C.J. McCollum. Evan Turner on the floor for the first time for the Blazers. Rondo handles against Lillard. Here is Kuzma for 3, and he's run into Zach Collins, who had just checked in, the second-year man from Gonzaga, called for the foul.
And you know, Mark, for everyone to assume that they're going to make the playoffs, I get it. LeBron is that great. But that just means he spoiled everyone, and you have to respect this West Coast. You have to respect this conference. You have to respect other players. And so I can definitely see them winning 40. I can see them making the playoffs. I'm just the guy that played in the league, and I just don't say you're going to make it because I have questions. What about the three-point shooting? Who's going to end up in games? And those are things even Coach Luke Walton said, hey, we're figuring it out now. So I'm just enjoying the ride and the journey.
And you know, Chris, 40 doesn't necessarily make the playoffs.
Not on the West.
In the West, you had last year 10 teams over the 500 mark.
That's all I'm saying, Marv. It's about context. It's not about not wanting a certain team to make it or not, but the strength of the West is awesome. And as much as we appreciate LeBron, I think we take his talents for granted by saying, oh, they're just going to make it. That's like saying, just go play hard and you win. That doesn't happen. It is a journey.
So Kuzma at the line, hitting one of his first two. He's fouled in the act of a three-point shot. Kyle Kuzma, second-year man from Utah, first-round pick of the Nets. And they dealt him to the Lakers on draft night. He was 27th overall pick.
Yes.
The trade Kuzma and Brook Lopez for Angelo Russell and Timothy Mozgov, which was a very nice trade for the Lakers. Bad pass picked off by Ingram. Here's the lead. Trying to get it to James, and it's intercepted. McCollum. He comes up short on the three-point attempt. And again, you see the quick tempo being engineered here by the Lakers. Kuzma trying to bank it. And James on the follow.
Look at that, the extra possession by James. Now, Kuzma is the tallest, or Brandon, which one you want to pick. But right now, LeBron is playing the power forward, and that's what's going to be so interesting about this team. What about when they go small?
Oh, it's waved off. Lillard fouled in the act from three-point territory, and it was waved off by the official, Gennadios Petraeus.
Let's take a look. Oh, that's... Come on, man. If that's the foul right there, he didn't take another dribble, he didn't jump into him. These Portland fans have a reason to be upset. Two bad calls early. They got to fight through it.
Foul committed by Josh Hart, who coming just a moment ago. There's another three that's fired up. And a foul is called. Lillard will go to the line this time. Foul on Rondo, his second. Lakers have their biggest lead of the night with 4:25 left in the first.
Rondo just asked for a replay, saying, I did not foul, and he made the circle. And you know what? That's what players hate. You want to know what the rules are, and is it going to be called the same both ways. That right there was a makeup call because he missed the other one first.
Damian Lillard will resume his free throw shooting when we come back. Timeout call. You're watching the NBA on TNT.
Forge of Empires. Develop your own city from the Stone Age to the future. Available in the App Store and at FOE.tv. Forge of Empires. Play now for free.
You take care of your home, and now the Filtrete Smart Air Filter helps your home take care of you. Backed by exclusive 3M filtration technology, the Filtrete Smart Air Filter attracts and traps unwanted air particles and tracks your filter life based on airflow and usage, not just time. And the Smart app tells you when to change your filter. Put clean air at your fingertips and change your filter with confidence. It's your air, and this is your Smart Air Filter.
The new Triangle credit cards with no fee and no interest financing to help you get what you want sooner. That help you go from the stores right to the outdoors. From trying the latest tech to really trying the latest tech. To help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit cards with no fee, no interest financing. The Triangle credit cards. Life made easier.
The routine to slowly build wealth that's locked away somewhere. Stick to the plan, they say. Enough with that plan. Your plan should change with you. At Investors Group, we use our IG Living Plan to synchronize your whole financial picture and proactively adjust it, allowing you to explore life's possibilities. So don't stick with a plan. Get a plan that sticks with you. The IG Living Plan. Welcome change. IG Wealth Management.
Hey, got everything?
Everything but happiness.
I meant bags.
Oh, yeah, we got baggage.
The Connors are back for good.
So strange being in this house without your mom.
You were the daughter she always wanted.
And then there's the Clearys.
Look at all this processed food.
We eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Grape, jelly, and every kind of potato, chips, flakes, and tots.
Get into some good old family fun.
There's food!
With the Connors, followed by The Kids Are All Right. Tuesday at 8, 9 Mountain on CTV. Set your PVR.
Rise and shine with the NFL.
Oh, wow!
On CTV and TSN.
This is fun.
Our wall-to-wall coverage kicks off in the morning with Titans-Chargers from London, England. Then continues with a pair of heavyweight bouts.
The Chicago defense is roaring
as the Bears battle Brady and the Pats, and the Saints square off with the Ravens. It all starts at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific on CTV.
How good does that gotta feel?
Run the play. Right here. KCP. Trailer. Let's go. Come on. We got you. Anytime you fall, hey, anytime y'all fall, stay down. Your brother come pick you up.
Well, that was audio assist presented by State Farm, and a thank you to LeBron for wearing the wireless microphone.
Oh man, so gracious. His first game back. That first game as a Laker wearing it, and when you guys out there, you hear him say, "Stay down for your brother." That's just not a bunch of bull. That creates a culture. That means that we have to play for each other. And Coach Luke Walton before the game says, I have to make an environment where if you can't worry about your own glory. If you worry about your own glory, we're going the wrong way. If we play for each other, he said we're going to do some crazy things.
LeBron with the left hand of the follow, and Rondo shaken up. Rajon Rondo coming back from the surgery on his left knee. And Damian Lillard gets the roll. 27-20, Lakers by 7, just under 4 remaining in this first quarter. Second of our doubleheader tonight here on TNT. Earlier, the Sixers beat the Bulls 127-108. Ingram goes off the back of the rim. Joel Embiid, 30 points, 12 rebounds. And
you know, Mark, this team does not get many assists because their best two players, Lillard and C.J. McCollum, are so good off of the dribble. That's how they kind of get into a rhythm for their shot. So fun watching them go.
Comes Hart draws the foul. Crowd reacts. What they felt was a late whistle. So Hart, second-year man out of Villanova, will go to the line. Portland is over the limit. Josh Hart, first-round pick of Utah, 30th overall, and then traded on draft night to the Lakers. No question that he was fouled. And
I was going to say, okay, the refs missed a couple calls. Come on, they're not going to miss every one now. Come on. Man.
Hart just a 70% free throw shooter last season. Here is Alonzo Ball checking in.
And on the other side, we have a Curry sighting. Seth, yes, checking in, and he's going to come in, and it's going to be nice to watch him, Evan Turner, and Lillard at the three-guard combo as they have their two big fellas.
Seth Curry getting a lot of playing time during preseason and played well. Six-year man out of Duke and Liberty. He's made the rounds. He's worked hard to get back here. Portland, a 6th NBA team, sat out last season due to stress fracture. He was with Dallas on their roster. Strong move, but Ingram with the strip of Lillard. Here's Ingram going all the way and score. Hart going for the steal. LeBron James getting a rest right here in the final 3 minutes of this first quarter, and McGee is called for the foul.
LeBron's first time to the bench officially as a Laker. Mo Wagner over there. You know how we do. You got to move over, Rook. Let the king have a seat. Your turn is coming.
Mo Wagner, a rookie out of Michigan, out with an injury.
That's why he knew to move over.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's.
Lillard 4 for 4 at the line. Myers Leonard checking in for the first time. This is Lonzo Ball, looking a little bit different than he did a year ago. He's certainly gone through heavy conditioning, put out about 15 pounds.
And you love seeing it. Got a lot stronger. And so funny how people criticized last year. Dame Lillard takes it to the hole, but I thought Ball had a heck of a season, and when he improves his shot, he's just going to be a special player.
Kuzma can't hit off the pass from Ball, and this is Curry coming across. Oh, a deep three attempted by Lillard. Good hustle for the bucket by Curry. Timeout called with 2:18 left in the first.
For drug-free sinus relief, experience Navage, the next big thing in nasal care. Navage is the only nose cleaner with powered suction to pull refreshing saline rinse in one nostril and out the other. Navage relieves congestion from allergies and colds naturally by flushing out allergens, mucus, dust, and germs.
I used to get so congested, but Navage cleans out all the stuff that makes me miserable so I can breathe again.
Now at these fine stores and Navage.ca, you'll love that clean nose feeling.
The new Triangle credit cards with no fee and no interest financing to help you get what you want sooner. That help you go from the stores right to the outdoors. From trying the latest tech to really trying the latest tech. To help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit cards with no fee, no interest financing. The Triangle credit cards. Life made easier.
Back in Portland, a look at the empty seat behind the basket to our left where Portland Trailblazer owner Paul Allen would sit for every game that his team played here at home. And this past Monday, we were all saddened by the news of his passing away from complications of cancer. He was co-founder of Microsoft, owner of the Blazers and the NFL Seattle Seahawks, a popular figure in Seattle and Portland. And a patch in honor of Paul Allen is being worn by the Trailblazers for the entire season. The patch featuring his initials and a rose, as you just saw on his seat, to signify the city of roses. It's been an emotional time for all in the Trailblazer organization.
Yes, it has. And you can feel it, the energy here tonight, and some of the guests that live in the Portland area that didn't normally come to the games, but came tonight to show their respects.
Just under 2 to go here in the first quarter. It's Stauskas who just came on. A little bump there from Myers. Leonard sending Michael Beasley to the floor. Beasley, both teams doing a lot of shuffling as Beasley just checked in. Seth Curry with the rebound. It's a 1-point Laker lead. They've led by as many as 10.
Two good shots right there by Lance Stevenson, both from the three-point line.
Leonard for Stauskas, who fires for 3. Nick Stauskas, 5-year man out of Michigan, can shoot the 3. First time that Portland has had the lead. A 13-2 run has done it. Lance Stevenson on the drive. Stevenson. Oh, beautiful flip shot.
That's the way to make your first shot as a Laker. Dance a little bit and then hit him with the up and under with the left hand.
Leonard played by Beasley. This is Curry off the screen and on a switch. Turner gets it down low. Leonard kicks it back out. And a pointer by Stauskas once again.
Leonard, not the best post player, but that time, because he was switched off onto by a little man, drew the double team. But how about the unselfish play to pass it back out to get his teammate an easy bucket?
Josh Hart fires for three from the corner. And the Blazers can hold for a final shot of this first quarter. Curry puts the move on Stevenson, beat him off the dribble. Stevenson fires. So that is the end of the first here at the Moda Center. A 19-6 run by Portland to close it out.
Hey, you got everything?
Everything but happiness.
I meant bags.
Oh, yeah, we got baggage.
The Connors are back for good.
So strange being in this house without your mom.
You were the daughter she always wanted.
And then there's the Clearys.
Look at all this processed food.
We eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Grape, jelly, and every kind of potato, chips, flakes, and tots.
Get into some good old family fun.
There's food!
With the Connors, followed by The Kids Are All Right. Tuesday at 8, 9 Mountain on CTV. Set your PVR.
Rise and shine with the NFL. Oh, wow! On CTV and TSA.
This is fun.
Our wall-to-wall coverage kicks off in the morning with Titans Chargers from London, England. Then continues with a pair of heavyweight bouts.
The Chicago defense is roaring
as the Bears battle Brady and the Pats, and the Saints square off with the Ravens. It all starts at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific on CTV.
How good does that gotta feel?
The routine to slowly build wealth that's locked away somewhere. Stick to the plan, they say. Enough with that plan. Your plan should change with you. At Investors Group, we use our IG Living Plan to synchronize your whole financial picture and proactively adjust it, allowing you to explore life's possibilities. So don't stick with a plan. Get a plan that sticks with you. The IG Living Plan. Welcome change. IG Wealth Management.
Every reign comes to an end, but the crown is coveted by all. I know you're coming, but this you will have to earn. You already know my name. It's time for the world to know yours. Rated E for everyone.
Buy Xbox One, get NBA 2K19.
Congratulations to our top 4 communities. Now it's up to you, Canada. Vote for the community you think deserves the Kraft Heinz Project Play grand prize of a $250,000 facility upgrade. Voting is now open until October 19th. Vote often at kraftheinzprojectplay.com. The winner will be announced on October 28th during halftime of the Toronto-Montreal football game. Kraft Heinz Project Play, helping communities build better places to play.
This is the Mecca. This is a big, big hockey town.
Welcome to the Bell Center. They're coming fast and furious now. Carey Price is the Montreal Canadiens.
We're happy to have him back in top form.
There's a lot of hockey left to be played.
And Price with a glove save. Vintage Carey Price.
Cross scores.
Brendan Gallagher.
What a shot.
They are electrifying each and every citizen. This is going to be my kind of year.
Welcome back to opening night presented by Auto Trader. I'm here with Lakers head coach Luke Walton. Coach, before the game you said that your team's defensive focus would be its top priority. How do you improve upon that first quarter performance?
We started off good, and as we fatigued a little bit, we started fouling. Then we stopped boxing out. All those little things that you gotta get really good at to be a good defensive team. We let slip at later in that quarter, so we just got to clean that up.
But you're winning the battle inside, both points in the paint and on the boards. Where else can you take advantage offensively?
Oh, we're doing fine offensively. We're moving the ball. We're attacking the rim. We got to get to at the end of the quarter. Again, we settled for too many jumpers, but as long as we keep putting pressure on the rim and we get open threes, we're okay with the offensive end.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Guys.
Luke Walton reinserting LeBron James when he sat. Lakers missed 7 of their 8 shots. LeBron off to a terrific start. Lakers throw it away, so the ball back to Portland. 5 for 6 from the field for James. 13 points, 3 rebounds.
And what's impressive for all the stat geeks out there like myself, last year, the Lakers were so hard to check in the paint. Their paint points last year, they averaged 31. Tonight, 26 of their 31 points have come in the paint. 0 for 7 from the three-point line. But Coach Luke Walton is happy because they're pushing the pace and attacking the basket.
This starts on the spin. Beautiful move by Nick Stauskas.
Oh yeah, Marv, he'll trip anybody up because you don't expect him to drive and spin and lay it up. You want him out at the three-point line. Good to see him not settling for the three-pointer.
So has the drive and the 2 3-point shots. And Kuzma once again able to get inside. From the outside, the Lakers now 0 for 8 from three-point range. So the Blazers up by 3. Stauskas, yes.
Anybody's seen his shooting tape on the internet, you know what this kid can do, and it's good to see his confidence now come into the game with him. He's been missing that his first 2 years in the league.
This is Stevenson. Lance Stevenson signed with the Lakers as a free agent. A guy who certainly has an edge when he plays, as LeBron James can tell you firsthand.
Here's Nick Stauskas. You don't expect this, but I think guys have been watching the best three-point shooter in the world, Steph Curry, because he lays the ball up and you don't even know how to guard him next. When you do that, what happens? They don't know how to play you. You get a wide open three, knock it down, and shake your head like they're stupid for not guarding.
Hard on the foul, his second. Stauskas has the last 10 points for Portland and fires again for 3. He is on fire.
This is what he can do. He usually did it in practice-type settings, but now he's doing it in the game.
Ball going behind the back. Curry staying right with him. Here's James. Rejected.
Great job by Curry stepping up in there, not giving LeBron space, almost getting a charge.
Zach Collins got a piece of it. Kuzma knocked it away. Stevenson on the hop. Hart to the bucket. It counts in the foul.
Marv, this Laker team was number 2 in the NBA last year in fast break points. They had a fast pace. They averaged 17.5 fast break points. Tonight, they have 11. I think they're doing a pretty good job in their goal of keeping a fast pace tonight.
Evan Turner committing the foul. Hart to the line. Had a terrific career at Villanova. NCAA championship. Big East player of the year as a senior. Portland up by 3. Lakers have led by as many as 10. That's a 3-point attempt for Zach Collins. And a loose ball foul on the Lakers.
This is where I want to see the maturity of Aminu. He has the toughest job tonight in guarding LeBron James, but you can still score as we look at this push-off down here and make your presence value by just being in the right place at the right time. Don't know how much of a foul that was banging inside, but you need Aminu to assert himself, hit some threes, get inside, give that energy to this team, and try to take some pressure off his teammates with LeBron being so aggressive.
And for James, his first foul. Collins being played by James. Nice move by Turner. Evan Turner on the drive for his first field goal.
Let's see if Evan Turner is more assertive this year, coming off the bench in that 6-man point guard role.
Series of moves by LeBron and draws the foul. It's called on Turner.
Isn't it funny that we've noticed that LeBron has not been out by the three-point line, probably the team's best three-point shooter along with Kuzma, but we're seeing him already on the post a little bit more as in that first play.
LeBron is 3 for 3 at the line, looking for points. 14 and 15. The NBA on TNT is being brought to you by Burger King. Get 10 crispy chicken nuggets for just $1. Only at Burger King, and by Buick with 7 expectation-shattering models. Marv Albert, Chris Webber, Kristen Ledlow. It is a packed house here at the Moda Center in Portland. Better than 20,000 turning out on opening night for the Blazers and the Lakers. Another three for Stauskas. He's 6 for 6 from the field, 4 for 4 from three-point land. Stevenson lost it off his foot.
That's how Portland stays in game. They were last in the NBA, 30th in pace, 30th with fast break points. But they execute like this. They try to impose their will and slow it down against a team that wants to be the fastest in the NBA. A great style of a great fight of two different styles.
Nick Stauskas, 16 of Portland's last 18 points. Originally a first-round pick of Sacramento. He's been with the Kings, the Sixers, and the Nets. Looking for a shot. There it is. This time it's off to the left. The steal by Turner. Curry won't count. He stepped out of bounds.
But you see it went in, boy. And you know, Klay Thompson is probably the second best shooter, but he's the original Splash brother over there, little brother Seth, trying to get his shots up.
Kuzma from way downtown. And Curry comes away with it. A collision between Stevenson and Collins. And it's a tripping foul on Stevenson.
One of the things Luke Walton talked to me about before the game was how every guy has established himself, and maybe you have a name. Are you willing to lose that name for the sake of the success of the team? And so what about when Kuzma scores 30 and the next night he comes out and only gets 5? Can you be patient and understand it's okay as long as we win? We need it for the team. Can you put team first? And it looks like every guy is really trying right now. Friendly rim for Turner. As you know, on many teams, that is not an easy task. On most teams. Oh yeah, on most teams.
There's Turner on the pull-up.
I really like that shot by Turner. I like him being aggressive tonight, not shying away from the moment.
Miller with the steal off James and goes all the way. Oh, he is fouled as he goes flying along the baseline.
This is what I mean about Aminu, asserting himself. You don't have to have a loud personality to have a loud presence. And getting in for the steal and attacking the basket, he could have waited for his teammates to come up with the pace of this team. He knew that, hey, let me put LeBron or the refs in a tough position.
And for James, his second foul. Al-Farouq Aminu, in his 9th year out of Wake Forest. He's an excellent defender, very long arms, has a huge wingspan, and can hit the three. He's a solid all-around player.
He's such a great utility guy, a glue guy, however you want to put it in there, but his consistency is really a steady rock for this team that Lillard and McCollum rely on defensively and when they penetrate to kick it out.
And McCollum and Lillard have both checked in for more on the Portland backcourt. Let's go to Kristen.
Marvis, C.J. McCollum checks back in. As much as we've talked about LeBron's debut with the Lakers, I talked to C.J. this afternoon, and he didn't realize it was. His sole focus has been on his inside, but Damian Lillard heads the other way. C.J. went on to tell me we've been through a lot together. He also echoed Damian Lillard's comments earlier and said we always figure out a way to get it done, and we always get to the playoffs, guys.
All right, Kristen. Nice fake there by Aminu, and good ball movement, but they could not take advantage. There's James, floats one up for McGee, works his way in, and flips it home.
I bet he closed his eyes on that one. It looks like he got hit, and that's the second time he's been hit in the face in this game. The Lakers need to foul.
Got JaVale McGee back on the sideline as the foul is called to stop play. Caldwell Pope. 21 remaining. in this first half. You're watching the NBA on TNT.
I am the DQ chicken strip basket gone flavor crazy. Try spicy sweet glazed made with Frank's Red Hot or the smoky honey barbecue glazed. Either way, ranch me for maximum flavor craziness because I'm not fast food. I am fan food.
There's a place where people become fish. To get there, take a boat to the hidden caves, to where the sea meets the sky, and enter a world so beautiful, it'll change you. Wow. We're going.
Air Transat. Vacation is calling.
The new Triangle credit cards with no fee and no interest financing to help you get what you want sooner. That help you go from the stores right to the outdoors. From trying the latest tech to really trying the latest tech. To help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit cards with no fee, no interest financing. The Triangle credit cards. Life made easier.
Forge of Empires. Develop your own city from the Stone Age to the future. Available in the App Store and at FOE.tv. Play now for free.
The routine to slowly build wealth that's locked away somewhere. Stick to the plan, they say. Enough with that plan. Your plan should change with you. At Investors Group, we use our IG Living Plan to synchronize your whole financial picture and proactively adjust it, allowing you to explore life's possibilities. So don't stick with a plan. Get a plan that sticks with you. The IG Living Plan. Welcome change. IG Wealth Management.
Hey, got everything?
Everything but happiness.
I meant bags.
Oh, yeah, we got baggage.
The Connors are back for good.
So strange being in this house without your mom.
You were the daughter she always wanted.
And then there's the Clearys.
Look at all this processed food.
We eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Grape, jelly, and every kind of potato, chips, flakes, and tots.
Get into some good old family fun.
There's food!
With the Connors, followed by The Kids Are All Right. Tuesday at 8, 9 Mountain on CTV. Set your PVR.
Rise and shine with the NFL. On CTV and TSA.
This is fun.
Our wall-to-wall coverage kicks off in the morning with Titans Chargers from London, England. Then continues with a pair of heavyweight bouts.
The Chicago defense is roaring
as the Bears battle Brady and the Pats, and the Saints square off with the Ravens. It all starts at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific on CTV.
How good does that gotta feel?
Kawhi Leonard sets up Lowry. Oh, how sweet is that dish?
Commissioner Adam Silver explaining the clear path foul rule to all those in his section of the stands. Adam, touring the West Coast, was on hand for the Golden State Warrior championship ring and banner night Tuesday night. So McCollum to the line. How about these numbers from statistician Brian Taylor? Stauskas has hit 4 for 5 from three-point range. The rest of both teams 1 for 20 from 3.
Maybe they need like a fan like at the Knicks game to come out and shoot a half-court shot and get the team going a little bit. But how about Nick Stauskas again? You love watching what happens the next season because it indicates the work that's been done over the summer. And with Nick, not that he's a better shooter, but he definitely has more confidence. You can tell by how he's letting these shots fly.
5-year man out of Michigan and an outstanding college career. James not able to hit the 3.
You know, Marv, with that shot, I mean, it's just incredible. The Lakers are trying to get to the paint.
McCollum. And this time McGee coming over the shoulder of Aminu, called for the foul. No, they say LeBron James.
Oh.
So James called for the foul, his 3rd. Yeah, he pushed him, no question.
And you know what, Mark? It's the size now of these other players. You know, Amino has a couple of inches on LeBron, and if you aren't as physical and LeBron pushes you, it's going to be seen that way. But that's what you have to do. You just have to be in the right place and have effort, and hopefully the game will play itself out.
Portland now 12 for 12 at the line. It was Blazers general manager Neil O'Shea who actually was able to make the deal for Aminu. He had him with the Clippers. That happens often where a general manager likes a player that he's had at another address, will go after him again, and it's worked out well for the Blazers. Offensive foul against Portland.
You know, Marv, I heard all the pundits and just talk about how the Lakers are going to win a championship this year, and I mean, you still have to respect the defending champions, but my question was about three-pointers. You can't win in this league without it. Tonight, 16 of 21 field goals in the paint, 2 from 15. Sorry, 3 for 16 with that nice dunk from everywhere else. So they're going to have to figure it out, but right now, their hard play keeps them in the game and makes up for their lack of ability of shooting threes beyond the arc.
Nice backdoor pass, and McGee with a block on Nurkic. Here's James splitting through, and he is fouled.
And right here, we're going to see JaVale McGee. And this is what he does. He uses his athletic ability, and just his presence makes a lot of people miss because of his reputation of blocking shots just like that. So long and so athletic, protecting the rim.
Let's get back to your point. There are some that say the Lakers will win the championship. A little over-optimistic. Not that anything can't happen when you make the playoffs with LeBron, but first they have to think of making the playoffs in a very tough Western Conference.
Chris DeLello reported before the game that LeBron says we have to take it day by day, and we're not thinking about a championship. He respects the process.
Right.
And I think everyone else needs to, too. But then again, I'm a Lions fan, and every year I think we're going to do something special, and we do nothing. So I get it. I get it.
And Nick Stauskas hears it from the crowd as he takes a seat. We'll take a look at the Week 1 NBA national TV schedule. ESPN Friday night. Celtics and the Raptors in Toronto. Warriors play at the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Warriors coming off that Tuesday win over Oklahoma City. And the Jazz with the win at Sacramento last night. NBA TV Saturday. Raptors and Wizards, and ESPN on Saturday. The Rockets and the Lakers. Oh, Lillard. Blocked from behind up the slam.
And if I'm a Laker, I'll say, I know we don't have three-point shooting, but we're going to play hard. We're going to play on the defensive end. We're going to be fast. We know our limitations, and that's why they can win a championship in their minds. Great defense, great flush. I need that poster.
This is whiskey. Johnny Walker blended Scotch whiskey from this place and these places in that place. These are the people that make it. Aging in oak for 12 long years. See, the land that shapes these people and the people that shape this whiskey all shape how bloody good it tastes. Bold as it is complex. Aye, this is Johnny Walker Black Label, friends.
Too late.
You take care of your home, and now the Filtrete Smart Air Filter helps your home take care of you. Backed by exclusive 3M filtration technology, the Filtrete Smart Air Filter attracts and traps unwanted air particles and tracks your filter life based on airflow and usage, not just time. And the Smart app tells you when to change your filter. Put clean air at your fingertips and change your filter with confidence. It's your air, and this is your Smart Air Filter.
The new Triangle credit cards with no fee and no interest financing to help you get what you want sooner. That help you go from the stores right to the outdoors. From trying the latest tech to really trying the latest tech. To help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit cards with no fee, no interest financing. The Triangle credit cards. Life made easier.
This endangered species is getting help from some unexpected friends, the zebra and antelope. They're wearing IoT sensors connected to the IBM cloud. When poachers enter the area, the animals run for it, which alerts rangers who can track their motions and help stop them before any harm is done. It's a smart way to help increase the rhino population and turn the poachers into the endangered species.
Dave! There's a world of possibilities out there. Perhaps Tic Tac Mints can help you open up a bit. You played a mean recorder when you were 7, Dave. Offer them a Tic Tac and you could be jamming in no time. Isn't that Shirley from The Office? It's freaking Friday, Dave. What about this young lady? I think she's had her eye on those Tic Tacs for a while now. Everyone loves a Tic Tac, Dave. It's time to open up.
Hey, got everything?
Everything but happiness.
I meant bags.
Oh, yeah, we got baggage.
The Connors are back for good.
So strange being in this house without your mom.
You were the daughter she always wanted.
And then there's the Clearys.
Look at all this processed food.
We eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Grape, jelly, and every kind of potato, chips, flakes, and tots.
Get into some good old family fun.
There's food!
With the Connors, followed by The Kids Are All Right. Tuesday at 8, 9 Mountain on CTV. Set your PVR.
Bleacher Report gives you the moments that matter faster. Download the BR app today. Marv Albert, Chris Webber, Kristen Ledlow back in Portland. Blazers lead the Lakers by 6. Opening night here in Portland. Aminu not able to hit the 3. James with the rebound. Here's Rondo who just checked back in. Rondo on the drive to the fade. Lillard gets into the lane. Aminu for 3. Three-pointers are not dropping for either club.
They aren't, but I really like that shot by Aminu. He's trying to put a little bit of pressure on this team by having the best player on the court play a little bit of deep.
I should amend that to say, unless your name is Stauskas. Nice pass, and James lays it in off the assist from Rondo. Portland has missed its last 8 shot attempts. See the numbers on LeBron. 7-0 run here by the Lakers. McCollum. Caldwell Pope got a piece of it. Ball was kicked.
One of the smartest players in the league. Beautiful left-hand pass, and the great thing is he's like a quarterback. He's not going to give you the ball. He'll give LeBron the ball anytime, but he's not going to give teammates the ball until they're in the position where he wants them, because he knows his personnel and where they're best at.
Josh Hart back. LeBron James sitting down. Crowd reacts as Nick Stauskas checks back in. He's had the hot hand. 4 from three-point range. 6 of 7 overall. 16 points. A cut. So Nurkic on the follow. And a call against Portland.
Back to our bench section when LeBron goes to the bench. That's right, Mo. This time, not only was he moved out the way, but he put LeBron's pad up under there. That's the way to be a good rookie. That's the way to earn your stripes in this game, man. Play your role. Stay in your lane. Good job.
14th foul on the Blazers, called on Mo Harkless. Harkless was not supposed to play here tonight. This is Ingram. Ingram with the tip. Harkless still has a sore left knee. Did not play at all in the 5 preseason games of the Blazers. Ball was slapped away by Ingram. Rondo with the lead. And the bucket. Josh Hart off the nice pass from Rondo.
That's when you have to know your worth. So what your shots aren't falling, Brandon. So what people are going to say you missed a couple. Those type of plays that the team respects, and you get a steal and points for your team, those are the unselfish plays needed.
Stauskas with a rare miss, and the ball deflected out last touched by Caldwell Pope.
On this Lakers team this year, it's going to be about doing the little things for your team and not necessarily about the fanfare. Your team may win and your name may never be mentioned, but can you stay focused enough to embrace the moment and enjoy that?
Good play on the inbounds, and then the follow by Yusuf Nurkic, who now has 8 points. Last season, he averaged 14 and 9. Here's Rondo. Beautiful hesitation move off the dribble.
Man, he's so good, arms so long. Able to get into those spots. And the thing is, a big guy, you don't want to go over there because you want to force him to shoot because you're scared. As soon as you attack him, he's going to pass it to the open man that you just left.
Lillard. And the tip. Harkless with the bucket. 6-point lead for Portland. Rondo got the step again. Rajon Rondo coming off a terrific finish last season with New Orleans in the playoffs. He's 4 for 6 here tonight with 5 assists. McGee with the good play.
Rondo pushes the ball. I'm surprised they don't go under him on the pick and roll and force the jump shot.
Here's Hart to the reverse. Josh Hart cuts the lead to 2.
This team averaged 51 points in the paint last year. They have 46 points in the paint in the first half.
And they're in the midst of a 15-6 run to cut into that Blazer lead. Oh, nice use of the backboard by Nurkic.
That's a shot I'm used to seeing Sabonis hit right there. Not comparing the two, but that glass is so nice on that side. Nice to see the big fella step back Jack Sigma style and knock it down.
Foul on McCollum. That's his 3rd.
It's called the okie doke right there. Fake you behind the back because you know he can pass it behind the back. And then this finish inside. And yes, just as you see Morey and the Houston Rockets saying we only want 3s or 2s, well, you see this team saying, the Lakers, we only want 2s, and if we knock down 3s, that'll be fine because they get those 2s with their defense and hard work ethic on the other game.
So Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at the line. Don't miss the action-packed final season of The Last Ship. All new Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern only on TNT. Caldwell-Pope in his 2nd season with the Lakers after 4 years with the Pistons. Originally a first-round pick of Detroit. 8th overall back in 2013. 2-point lead for Portland as we approach a minute left in this first half. Turner puts a move on Caldwell-Pope. Here's Nurkic. Terry Stotts felt that was not off the rim.
Again, love seeing that aggressiveness from Turner. I mean, that was just a bad miss. You want that shot every single time, but he has to push the pace, especially off the pick and roll.
Rondo off on the jumper. Back tap. Here's Hart on the drive. He challenged Nurkic.
Effort. That's what this Laker team is going to be all about, effort. As some would say, your greatest strength is knowing your weakness. They understand we need extra shots because we don't have 3-point shooters making the best of getting extra possessions.
Hart is now 4 for 6 with 9 points. Lillard on the drive on a fadeaway. And a foul is called. That'll put Nurkic at the line. Foul is committed by Hart. That's 3 on Hart. In what has to be one of the strangest discovery of talent stories in NBA history, Jusuf Nurkic was recruited to play basketball after his future basketball agent had read an article in Bosnia about Nurkic's tall father. He was a policeman in Bosnia. So he tracked down Jusuf's dad and asked if he had a son. How's that for scouting? And Jusuf actually had not been playing basketball until he was 14. And that man became his agent.
He should. Most agents might just sit by the phone and wait. The bad ones. This guy, yeah, he deserves an extra fee on top of that. Great research.
I didn't make that up either.
Yeah, that's an incredible story.
Thanks, Chris. Incredible. Now here's Rondo with a driving hook. Stay tuned for halftime. Ernie, Charles, Kenny, and Shaq will have the American Express halftime report. Portland in possession. Game is now tied at 63. 20 seconds to go in this first half. 3-second differential. Shot clock, game clock. And the follow put home by Turner. Nice move by Lillard. Did not finish it. Final seconds of the half. Caldwell-Pope And that will do it for this first half. 21-12 Laker run to turn things back around. That occurring over the last 6 minutes. So it's a 65-63 lead for the Blazers. We'll take a quick break and then on to Atlanta for the American Express halftime with Ernie, Charles, Kenny, and Shaq.
Michael Myers escaped.
You don't believe in the boogeyman? You should.
Halloween.
12 from the three-point line, but let's put the full context on it. They're shooting 53% for the game with 50 paint points. They averaged 51 last year. And how about this? 19 fast break points. You know how much the number 2 team, the Lakers, in pace averaged last year? 17. Already surpassed that mark.
Marv Albert, Chris Webber, Kristen Ledlow from Portland, Oregon. A 2-point lead for the Blazers as we check in with Kristen.
Well, Marv, I caught up with Coach Luke Walton as he was leaving the Laker locker room, and he said the message to our guys right now is that we're down 2 on the road. We're not boxing out. We're 0 for 12 from 3, and in the second, we started getting beat on the boards. Again, we're only down 2. You fix that stuff, you got a great chance to win, guys. The
shooting of Nick Stauskas has really done it for Portland. They had a couple of terrific runs in that first half. They're shooting at 41%, and the Lakers overall at 52 on 26 of 50 from the field. That block a moment ago by JaVale McGee, his 3rd of the night. Blazers in possession as Lillard looks to cut to his right away from the ball. A holding foul. It is on Rondo.
And again, you can't undervalue the presence of JaVale McGee on a team that wants pace. How do you have pace? You have shot blockers or intimidators, offensive rebounders that outlet the ball to your quickest players. If he were not in those positions, LeBron not playing the 4, they would not be able to play as fast. As you see, Nurkic with the offensive foul. I believe that's Rondo on the ground. And look how Marv, he's waiting. Well, he might be waiting because he's riding in pain, but he waited for his teammates to pick him up.
That's the 2nd foul on the block by Nurkic. Rajon Rondo is back from surgery on his left knee. He did play in 4 preseason games, averaged 9 assists, played well in limited minutes. Lakers with their starting lineup on the floor. Caldwell Pope fires one up. Rebounded by Nurkic. He thought he was fouled. And the Blazers back to their starting 5. Here's McCollum. So it's Aminu with Layman, Nurkic, McCollum, and Lillard. Nice fake and a beautiful finish by Brandon Ingram.
Lillard is going to have to get into the pick and roll. McCollum now 2 for 10 from the floor, struggling a little bit. They're going to need their guards to get it going so that the others can eat off of them.
Nurkic backing his way and gets the rim. Putting the move on McGee. He has 14 points. Nurkic came on later. Put some points together in the second quarter. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Ingram feeling it and went glass.
And he didn't call bank because he followed that shot like Dominique following his miss for attempt dunk. He thought that he was going to miss that, but great play. I hope they get Brandon in the post a little bit, get him some easy ones as he has shorter players guarding him and he has the offensive advantage.
McCollum very close to a carry. Here's Nurkic with a rare 3-point attempt. I know Terry Stotts, the head coach of the Blazers, would like to see Nurkic attempt more threes. He is a decent mid-range shooter, but last year 0 for 13. Actually, for his career, 0 for 13 from downtown.
Yeah, and Coach Stotts says he just needs the opportunities. And when he shoots 0 for 1 one game, when he comes back and shoots 7, will he make them? And just trying to find that consistent space.
Here's Rondo. McGee trying to tip it home, and a foul is called on the Blazers.
Marv, the toughest offensive rebounder I played against was Rodman, Ben Wallace, and then this guy named Popeye Jones. You would never know it. There's so many players that did so many great jobs that fans don't know their name. Well, JaVale McGee reminds me of these guys because of the presence and his importance on this team anchoring the defense.
I would think it was very difficult to push Popeye off his spot. Popeye Jones, familiar with the fans. In recent years, he's been an assistant coach for several different teams. The NBA on TNT has been brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by Samsung Galaxy Watch. Off the turnover, here comes Rondo. Rondo all the way. Try to slip it over to James and it carried out of bounds.
And those are the kind of turnovers as a coach you just laugh at and say, guys, you can make that turnover again, because Rondo had two guys, they both were open, and it was just miscommunication about who the ball was being passed to.
Eno off the fake to the left.
Okay then, that's how you be aggressive. And let's see if that play gets this crowd re-energized, and more importantly, his two-point guards re-energized to get some scoring done.
We're tied at 69. James's pass off the mark. 3-on-2 for the Blazers. Lebron for three. Jokic on the foul. Lebron making only his third NBA start, playing for Mo Harkless, who saw limited action at the start of the game. He comes off an injury. And here's McGee, who'll head back to the line.
This is the aggressiveness I was talking about from Aminu. And if you're a shot blocker, you're going to get dunked on. So what? But that is a poster. Hey, you posterize someone today. Hey, that's just karma. But you want to see Aminu attacking, but more importantly, even hitting those threes outside the open corner.
That foul on Nurkic, his fourth. And takes a seat. Myers-Leonard checks in. And Nurkic sitting down, 7 for 13, 16 points, 8 rebounds.
That last play that the Lakers had, that LeBron passed it into Ingram. He played point guard from the mid-post.
A long-range three-pointer attempted by Lillard.
And it's so tough to guard him from that area, because one dribble he gets to the paint, and he step back, he shoots the three.
James with a beautiful move, but unable to hit the shot. Portland with a 1-point lead in the ball. Lillard got the friendly rip, and the Blazers now lead at 73-70. 15 points for Lillard.
If that missed by LeBron, the Lakers are 0 for 14 from the three-point line.
Ingram over Lehman. Brandon Ingram coming alive here in the third quarter. Second overall pick in the draft back in 2016 behind Ben Simmons. It's saved by McGee, and then the Lakers give it right back. Now they're getting it into the corner, three-pointer to McCollum. McCollum and Lillard have been quiet, have not shot particularly well. Rondo fires it out. Switching back to Rondo. Ingram guarded by Lehman.
Love seeing him in the post. This is where he can go to work and has improved. Could have taken it in that time, but he's using his length and aggressiveness. I love Ingram, how he's improved over the summer, and I expect big things from him this season.
There's a three-pointer. Damian Lillard from downtown, and for time.
There's a place where people become fish. To get there, take a boat to the hidden caves, to where the sea meets the sky, and enter a world so beautiful, it'll We're going.
Air Transat. Vacation is...
Credit cards with no fee and no to help you get what you want, that help you go from the stores right to the outdoors. From trying the latest tech to really trying the latest tech. To help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit. No interest financing. The trying life made easier.
My car, it's not that different from your car.
Both go through the stress of a long commute.
And we can both rely on Pennzoil. Pennzoil Synthetics. Make the switch.
This is whiskey. Johnny Walker blended Scotch whiskey from this place and these places in that place. These are the people that make it. Aging it in oak for 12 long years. See, the land that shapes these people and the people that shape this whiskey all shape how bloody good it tastes. Bold as it is complex. Aye, this is Johnny Walker Black Label, friends.
So slate. Playoffs around the corner. Temperature cooling down. It's Friday night football.
The Ticats and Red Blacks are mic'd up and ready to go.
First place in the East on the line. It's going to be like a playoff game.
Let's go, baby. Then it's a battle at BC Place between the
in the right direction. This has the making of with two great quarterbacks.
Friday night football on TSN.
We ready? Let's go, baby.
Part of the Shaw Road to the Grey Cup.
Hey, got everything?
Everything but happiness.
I meant bags.
Oh, yeah, we got baggage.
The Connors are back for good.
So strange being in this house without your mom.
You were the daughter she always wanted.
And then there's the Clearys.
Look at all this processed food.
And vegetables. Grape, jelly, and every kind of potato, chips, flakes, and tots.
Get into some good old family fun.
There's food!
With the Connors, followed by The Kids Are All Right. Tuesday at 8, 9 Mountain on CTV. Set your PVR.
Before the break, Damian Lillard with his first three-pointer of the night. And as the Blazers franchise honors the late Paul Allen, Damian did the same with his customized kicks during warm-ups. The design was executed by Kickstradamus Customs, who I spoke with before the game. Now, Sal told me that Damian reached out just one day ago and communicated that vision and inspiration. Then there were just a couple of hours to complete the customization, to ship them overnight to get them back to Lillard in time for this opening night. The design was inspired by Paul's life, his love of music, and guys, that's why there was the electric guitar played on top.
All right, thank you, Kristen. Crowd did not like that call on Myers Leonard of the Blazers, with Ingram attempting the jumper, and he'll go to the line for two shots. Blazers have turned things here in the third quarter. Lillard and McCollum had come up with just 2 points within 19 minutes going back to the first half. But they have scored Portland's last 8 points in what has been a 12-3 run.
When you think about Damian Lillard, he is fourth in this franchise behind Clyde Drexler, Terry Porter, and Aldridge in scoring. He's only the third player in history with 1,500 points and 400 assists in their first 6 seasons. His commitment has been well documented, and him wearing those kicks, I'm not surprised, because he was a big fan of Mr. Allen, as Mr. Allen was a fan.
Brandon Ingram shot only 68% of the line last season, missed those 2 shots. There's a catch and shoot by Lehman. Just under 6 minutes to go in this. Kuzma for 3. Blazers are now 0 for 15 beyond the 3-point line. 0 for 15. Blazers 7 out of 23. Nice play by Lillard to draw the foul. Kuzma. Will take a seat. Evan Turner checking back in.
Let's see if Aminu and Evan Turner can get some easy shots for McCollum and for Lillard. They love shooting off of the dribble, but they're just as good at wide open jump shots as we saw by CJ's open jumper from the corner. They just need to set the tempo and the tone, penetrate, and kick it to them for once to get some open looks.
Lonzo Ball will just come up, enter the game as a call for the foul. Josh Hart is also checked back in. for the Lakers. Column on a step back for three. Back tap to Lillard. Puts the move on Ingram and shoots it.
Only 3 assists for CJ and Damian Lillard. Maybe they need to play a little bit of a decoy on offense, get a couple of guys involved so they can get their spacing with respect to the defenders.
Here is Ingram. So Brandon Ingram with a big third quarter. He has 12 points in all. He's 4 for 5 from the field in the third. 5-point lead for the Blazers. Lakers once led by as many as 10. Portland is led by as many as 11.
This unit for the Lakers, like-sized players, they're switching everything, which helps their defense.
The steal by Hart. James for Ingram.
Who needs threes when you're getting all these easy twos? It's going to be the philosophy of the Lakers again. Their points in the paint, 21 fast break points.
Small Hart with the steal. Leads Kuzma. Kuzma's actually playing the center position for the Lakers. Terry Stotts also went small with a 3-guard set, and a timeout is taken.
At Canadian Tire, we have thousands of testers all across the country, making sure the latest and greatest products are ready for life in Canada. Tracy, testing hedge trimmers to cut faster. And Brad, testing tents to go up easier. And Peter, testing vacuums that will leave any home cleaner. Oh, can you just, Ooh, I like that. For the latest and greatest products, Canadian Tire's got it.
You take care of your home, and now the Filtrete Smart Air Filter helps your home take care of you. Backed by exclusive 3M filtration technology, the Filtrete Smart Air Filter attracts and traps unwanted air particles and tracks your filter life based on airflow and usage, not just time. And the Smart app tells you when to change your filter. Put clean air at your fingertips and change your filter with confidence. It's your air, and this is your Smart Air Filter.
At Fidelity, we're big fans of investing. If you think that sounds complicated, well, it is. Basically, you take many factors or characteristics of a company, have really smart people run those through a computer, and you end up with an algorithm. A what? Let's just call it an investment strategy designed to help you reach your financial goals. We call it the Fidelity Factor. We've been doing it for decades. We can do it for you today. Visit fidelity.ca/ETFs.
This is whiskey. Johnny Walker blended Scotch whiskey from this place and these places in that place. These are the people that make it. Aging it in oak for 12 long years. See, the land that shapes these people and the people that shape this whiskey all shape how bloody good it tastes. Bold as it is complex. Aye, this is Johnny Walker Black Label, friends.
Cut. Too late.
The new Triangle credit cards with no fee and no interest financing to help you get what you want sooner. That help you go from the stores right to the outdoors. From trying the latest tech to really trying the latest tech. To help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit cards with no fee, no interest financing. The Triangle credit cards. Life made easier.
Rise and shine with the NFL.
Oh, wow!
On CTV and TSN.
This is fun.
Our wall-to-wall coverage kicks off in the morning with Titans Chargers from London, England. Then continues with a pair of heavyweight bouts.
The Chicago defense is roaring
as the Bears battle Brady and the Pats, and the Saints square off with the Ravens. It all starts at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific on CTV.
How good does that gotta feel?
There is Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka. A teammate of yours at Michigan came off the bench, hit some key shots, played with the Fab Five. There's Chris, number 4, and Rob, number 3. Rob Pelinka was a winner of the '93 Scholar Award as the NCAA's top male scholar, went to law school and Had a successful career as a sports agent.
And he's welcome, Marv. He leaned on me a lot educationally in school, not just the passes, but
right. Kuzma not able to finish on the drive. He's mentioned that to me many times.
Yeah. He's thanked me as well.
Very helpful. Collins just slipped. There was a wet spot on the floor. Meanwhile, Turner on the drive.
Marv, you mentioned Rob Pelinka playing with us, and he was a leader then, the oldest on that team, and talking to him before the game about the philosophy of this team. He just wants each player, as Ingram gets the foul. Rob was just saying he wants each player to embrace the moment, but more importantly, they want to bring that joy back to the Laker locker room.
In fact, we were talking about that with Luke Walton, who had once said he'd like to bring the same joy that the Golden State Warriors have, but of course it helps to win.
Yes.
Steve Kerr's done a magnificent job there, but you have to have the players too. Then maybe the joy come along with it.
Yeah, and I think what he's saying too is that if you go to Boston, if you go to the Lakers, or Golden State now, you look up in the arena and you see those banners, it's supposed to let you know, wow, I'm playing where some of the best have played, and it's an honor to be in this organization. And when you come in like that to work every day, you're going to be a better player automatically.
Lakers down by 3 as we come up on 3 minutes to play here in the third. And as Ball looks to put a move on, the foul is called on Seth Curry. You know, Seth is part of an extraordinary athlete. Spent 16 seasons in the NBA. Played volleyball at Virginia Tech. Younger sister Seidel played volleyball at Elon College, and he has a brother by the name of
that guy
at Golden State. Yeah,
and this is the Splash family. I played, and Dale did not jump on his jump shot. How his sons have adapted it, and they've taken it to another level. Maybe the best shooting family we've seen.
Over the limit on that foul, and Ball with his first 2 points. There's a steal. Ball with it. Kuzma. Ball in the front of this. Off the save, comes to Ball, and he lays it home.
Ball staying with the Kuzma. If he had that play to do over again, he would have had an open teammate.
Turner gets inside. He's able to penetrate to the rim.
Mark, this is what we've been waiting to see from Turner. Just to get some space inside the paint and go to work.
That's a 3-pointer. And for the Lakers, their first 3 of the night after missing 15 in a row.
And it gave them the lead. And that's why, as a coach, you just say, guys, stick with the strategy. Stay with the process. They've done that. How have they done that? 60 points up for those misses. What is that equated to? Even though they just made 1 3, they're still shooting 50% by understanding their limitations.
So the Lakers back on top. And now Nick Stauskas, who had the hot hand of the first half, checks back in. That foul on Rondo, his 4th. Turner posting on Ball. It counts, and the foul.
And right now, Portland is taking advantage of the Lakers' small lineup. Kuzma is at the center at about 6'7". Therefore, you have no shot blockers and guys attacking.
Now Zach Zauber indicating no basket, but the foul puts the Lakers over the limit, so 2 shots. Let's take a look at TNT's upcoming schedule next Thursday. Right here, it'll be the Celtics and the Thunder from Oklahoma City. And the Denver Nuggets play the Lakers in LA. That'll be next Thursday night on TNT coverage starting 8 o'clock Eastern Time with TNT's NBA tip-off presented by Auto Trader. Block shot. Here's Turner, backdoor, all beautifully done.
Collins deserved that finish. After that block shot, way to reward your big man. Keep him engaged on the defensive end.
Zach Collins with the bucket. Kuzma blocked. And the Blazers showing some defensive prowess. That time Harkless got a piece of it.
What a play by Rondo, jumping in, stopping the play. Look at Collins coming over. And also the help of Harkless over there. And now, that's right, get the big man the ball, reward him for finishing. But Rondo played defense by just closing his eyes, stepping in front of a big man coming in, getting in charge with a great defensive possession. Usually when we think of IQ on the basketball court, we think of offensive IQ. No, Rondo just used that on the other end.
Collins with the offensive foul. Here's Ball for three and just got a piece of the rim. And here's it from the crowd. Turner floats it down low. Harkless lays it in.
Small inside. Without LeBron being there for their small lineup, the Blazers have noticed that and made sure to make that a focal point to get it in the paint.
Here's Hart on the drive. Austin. Nice play made by Collins. Turner had it knocked aside and out of bounds by the Lakers.
See what happens when you feed your big fella, let him get a dunk? He turns into Baby Mutombo. He's blocking shots all over. And that's what you want. Feed your big guy. Let him get a nice dunk. Let him eat in there. He'll do a lot for you on the other end defensively.
Zach Collins, a 7-footer out of the Gonzaga. He's back from a broken nose suffered in Summer League. Collins hands off to Curry with a high dribble, trying to step back. Stauskas, they swing it. Harkless for three. Yes. Harkless, who shot 41% from downtown last season. A 7-year man out of St. John's makes it an 8-0 run for Portland. Rondo puts an end to that spurt.
What a good shot by Rondo. He only takes shots that he knows are good for his team right there. This time they went under him. He made them pay.
Second three for the Lakers after missing 16 in a row and a reach-in foul. It is on Lonzo Ball.
The Blazers' ball movement has been better as the game has worn on. Seth Curry could have settled for the shot. Stauskas could have settled for the shot. Evan Turner could have settled for the shot. They made the extra pass, but trusted the teammates.
Evan Turner, 85% at the line last season. Had a terrific college career, National Player of the Year, two-time Big Ten Conference scoring champion.
I wonder, every team makes an adjustment, or the league makes an adjustment after they watch your first game. I wonder if any teams are going to play the Lakers zone, being that they're so fast and powerful inside the paint.
Lakers now down by 5, final seconds of this third quarter. Stevenson kicks it back. Time running out. Gonna get it off, he does. And hits! Once again, Josh Hart from three-point line. He's 5 for 8. He has 12 points. That's his second three of the quarter. And suddenly the Lakers are hitting from distance. Portland by 2 as we head to the fourth.
Combine innovative technology with advanced safety features, and you get a lineup that everybody notices. It's the remaining 2018 vehicle today. But hurry, these offers are only on for a limited time.
Michael Myers escaped.
You don't believe in the boogeyman? You should.
Halloween.
The new Triangle credit cards with no fee and no interest financing to help you get what you want sooner. That help you go from the stores right to the outdoors. From trying the latest tech to really trying the latest tech. To help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit cards with no fee, no interest financing. The Triangle credit cards. Life made easier.
This is whiskey. Johnny Walker blended Scotch whiskey from this place and these places in that place. These are the people that make it. Aging in oak for 12 long years. See, the land that shapes these people and the people that shape this whiskey all shape how bloody good it tastes. Bold as it is complex. Aye, this is Johnny Walker Black Label, friends.
So Slate.
This is the Mecca. This is a big, big hockey town.
Welcome to the Bell Center. They're coming fast and furious now. Carey Price is the Montreal Canadiens.
We're happy to have him back in top form.
There's a lot of hockey left to be played.
And Price on the glove save. Vintage Carey Price.
Cross scores. Brendan Gallagher. What a shot.
This is going to be my kind of year.
Playoffs around the corner. Temperature cooling down. It's
Cats and Red Blacks are mic'd up and ready to go.
first place in the East on the line. It's going to be like a playoff game.
Let's go, baby.
Then it's a battle of the Yeskies and Lions.
Both these teams trending in the right direction.
This has the making of an all-out shootout with two great quarterbacks.
Friday Night Football on TSN.
We ready? Let's go, baby.
Part of the Shaw Road to the Grey Cup.
7-Eleven That's Hockey is your destination for hockey news all season long.
Through to Connor McDavid. Score!
7-Eleven That's Hockey has you covered with Canada's most trusted personalities and analysts.
Hey everybody, welcome to 7-Eleven That's Hockey.
With exclusive content, features, interviews, and up-to-the-minute information on your favorite team. With in-depth analysis for all 7 Canadian teams.
Matthews firing scores.
7-Eleven That's Hockey on TSN with Gino Reda. Weeknights at 7.
Welcome back to opening night presented by Auto Trader. I'm here with Trailblazers head coach Terry Stotts. Coach, we talked before the game. You knew this Lakers team would be fast-paced. You knew they'd attack the rim. What can be changed defensively to slow them down?
Well, it's every possession. I mean, they're looking to run every time they get into the paint. The first half, they had way too many points in the paint, shots in the paint. So we did a better job that quarter.
What's working well, though, in those stretches, like in that final minute where you're able to regain that momentum?
Well, I think our second unit really did a nice job of coming in, moving the ball, sharing the ball, and got good looks.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Guys.
Terry Stotts in his 7th season as head coach of Portland. 49 wins last season, 3rd seed in the West, but was swept in the first round of the playoffs by a very good New Orleans Pelicans team. Although the Blazers did have home court advantage. Here's Curry for 3. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, you know he can do that right there, boy. He just walked into that open shot.
96-91, Portland as this 4th quarter gets underway. And again, Lakers go small. The big men are Kuzma and James. Stevenson on the spin, gets it back out to LeBron, who shoots and comes up short on a 3. Ball gets to it. There's Kuzma blocked from behind by Harkless. Mo Harkless has come off the bench a couple of times tonight and has made some key plays. Oh, nice footwork by Zach Collins.
What a tough shot right there. I was thinking pass it out, try to get something set up. He knows his game better than me. Trusted that nice little jump floater.
LeBron James tried to go behind the back, but no one there.
And how do you get a crowd into the game? How do you get that support? You do it with doing the little things. Kuzma just didn't see Harkless in his rear view mirror. Here, Collins with the advantage over the smaller Hart. Doesn't pass it out. Nice footwork, nice floater.
The one big man out there for Portland is Collins, the 7-foot. Oh, Curry is stripped from behind by Ball, but recovered by Collins. Shot clock down to 7. Turner. 3-point attempted by Harkless. And rebounded by Hart.
Great move.
Behind him. He thought perhaps he stepped out of bounds.
Yes, yes, he did, Marvin. And again, great move by Turner. Being a decoy. Better move by Hart with the left hand finish. And then you already said his college career, and to me, Marv, a 4-year player like this, someone that knows the work ethic that's been there on the defensive end. That's why he's being trusted right now early in the 4th.
He's played well. He's hit 7 of 10. He has 17 points. Stauskas on the hot hand of the first half. James on the drive and scores.
What a finish. Nice D down that time by Ball. Give him credit. He got that stop, but LeBron, he just finished it.
And a host of LeBron fans here in Portland, which is usually a very partisan crowd.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes someone like Bron to bring everybody together and to break that up. But you know the Lakers fans are some of the best traveling fans that there are. So you're always going to hear "Go Lakers," but you didn't usually see that, like you said, Marv, out here.
Foul was called on Stevenson. We're early fourth quarter. Blazers in possession. Collins, played by Kuzma. Stauskas is looking for the shot. Hart felt he was actually run into, but he's called for the foul. Three-point territory. 3 shots coming up for Nick Stauskas.
That's what good players do. They put everybody, commentators, referees, and fans in a tough position saying, was that a foul or not, up for debate, because he understands his skill set. He understands the defender has to go for the pump fake, and he understands that if he gets one and knocks it down, he's helping his team expand that lead.
Stauskas with 3 free throws, 80% career shooter at the line. The NBA on TNT is being brought to you by Rockstar Games. Red Dead Redemption 2 coming October 26th on PlayStation 4, rated M for mature. And by Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Visit Kia.com to learn more. Stauskas hits on all 3. He has 19 points. He is the high point man for the Blazers. Turner. They isolate him. He turns and shoots.
He gets the contact, but that last play on the turnover, they telegraphed that they were going to him while maybe open, and that's the tough part about playing with LeBron, knowing when to give it to him to dominate, but also know when he gives you that look and he's saying, no, you take it. They're covering me right now. Can you be that aware and then take advantage of it?
LeBron James 6 for 7 at the line. He has 20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Now hearing it from this crowd. Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum have been sitting for a while. Check back in. They have not shot well. Lillard 6 for 17 and McCollum at 3 for 12. 4-point lead for the Blazers.
And the Blazers are in control right now on how they got it through defense by their big fellas and then sharing the ball.
Stauskas on the save. McCollum. Beautiful move, but unable to hit. And ball was tripped up. Foul committed by Harkless.
When I think of this great Laker team, I think of guys with nicknames, one name, whether it's Wilt, the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the logo, of course, Big Shaq D's, and how these notable Lakers in their first game, what they did in LeBron, he's just going to stuff the stat sheet. He's just going to make sure that every box is filled, trying to get the win. His first game as a Laker.
Ball for 3. And hits. And you can hear the Laker portion of the crowd again.
Getting louder.
Responding.
Yeah, getting louder. But I love the trust again from Ball. Like, you know, they say character's built when no one's looking. Your game is built during the summer in the NBA. When no one's around, no one's looking. Well, does it every year and in the workout summer and then comes back more improved is Lillard. But Ball trusting that jumper last play to me was a big confidence builder.
Ball who's had terrific fourth quarter at the defensive end. Stauskas for 3. Yes. For time. Stauskas now 5 for 7 from downtown.
For drug-free sinus relief, experience Navage, the next big thing in nasal care. Navage is the only nose cleaner with powered suction to pull refreshing saline rinse in one nostril and out the other. Navage relieves congestion from allergies and colds, flushing out allergens, mucus, dust, and germs.
I used to get so congested, but Navage cleans out all the stuff that makes me miserable so I can breathe again.
Now at these fine stores and Navage.ca, you'll love that clean nose feeling.
You take care of your home, and now the Filtrete Smart Air Filter helps your home take care of you. Backed by exclusive 3M filtration technology, the Filtrete Smart Air Filter attracts and traps unwanted air particles and tracks your filter life based on airflow and usage, not just time. And the Smart app tells you when to change your filter. Put clean air at your fingertips and change your filter with confidence. It's your air, and this is your Smart Air Filter.
The new Triangle credit cards with no fee and no interest financing to help you get what you want sooner. That help you go from the stores right to the outdoors. From trying the latest tech to really trying the latest tech. To help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit cards with no fee, no interest financing. The Triangle credit cards. Life made easier.
Routine to slowly build wealth that's locked away somewhere. Stick to the plan, they say. Enough with that plan. Your plan should change with you. At Investors Group, we use our IG Living Plan to synchronize your whole financial picture and proactively adjust it, allowing you to explore life's possibilities. So don't stick with a plan. Get a plan that sticks with you. The IG Living Plan. Welcome change. IG Wealth Management.
Congratulations to our top 4 communities. Now it's up to you, Canada. Vote for the community you think deserves the Kraft Heinz Project Play grand prize of a $250,000 facility upgrade. Voting is now open until October 19th. Vote often at kraftheinzprojectplay.com. The winner will be announced on October 28th. Montreal football game. Kraft Heinz Project Play, helping communities build better places to play.
Rise and shine with the NFL.
Oh, wow!
On CTV and TSN.
This is fun.
Our wall-to-wall coverage kicks off in the morning with Titans-Chargers from London, England. Then continues with a pair of heavyweight bouts.
The Chicago defense is roaring
as the Bears battle Brady and the Pats, and the Saints square off with the Ravens. It all starts at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific on CTV.
How good does that gotta feel?
All right, Chris, let's take a look at the Auto Trader play of the game.
Well, in the game that we have Lebron James, Damian Lillard, and C.J. McCollum, we're going to talk about Nick Stauskas. And Nick, this guy's 7 for 10 from the three-point, I'm 5 for 7 from three-point land. He has 22 points tonight. His career high, he averaged 4 points last year. His career high when he was with Philly, 24.
Philly against Detroit, 2017. Here's Rondo, lost the handle. McCollum. Nice slip pass. Tip this by Harkless off that missed shot by Lillard. The spin by James. Able to penetrate. So it's a 5-point Portland lead.
See if Portland goes back to the pick and roll action, especially high with Lillard having the ball and here McCollum going to work, setting the table for others.
JaVale McGee looked the other way.
Yeah, he had to help on Stauskas. Stauskas came up. JaVale was going to try to help take it away.
Oh, McGee on the drive.
Way to bail your teammates out. Jumped in the air, didn't know where to pass it, found McGee.
Yes.
Team or any new team is always always tested at the end of games trying to find out the hierarchy in shots. Of course, you know LeBron is going to get his first. But a guy like Rondo needs to understand who wants it late in the game, who's calling for it late in the game. And those are things you have to figure out. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they have 11 returning players. They're just going into their bag of tricks of what they did all season long last year.
Coming up on 5.5 remaining in the fourth. Here is Stauskas. This time comes up short on the three-point attempt. James for three. Look out. Stauskas and McGee involved in the collision. And the foul is on McGee.
I think this is what LeBron brings to the Lakers. He's not in the play, but passion is contagious. Hard work and inspiration is contagious. He inspires these guys, and you can see that in the effort of the other players around him, especially a guy like JaVale McGee tonight, attacking the boards, blocking shots in the defensive end.
Third foul on McGee. 7-point lead for the Blazers, trying to make it 16 straight wins against the Lakers. And Collins 114-104. Blazers on top. NBA on TNT Premier League, presented by Auto Trader.
'Forge of Empires. Develop your own city from the Stone Age to the future. Available in the App Store and at FOE.tv. Forge of Empires. Play now for free.
You take care of your home, and now the Filtrete Smart Air Filter helps your home take care of you. Backed by exclusive 3M filtration technology, the Filtrete Smart Air Filter attracts and traps unwanted air particles and tracks your filter life based on airflow and usage, not just time. And the Smart app tells you when to change your filter. Put clean air at your fingertips and change your filter with confidence. It's your air, and this is your Smart Air Filter.
The new Triangle credit cards with no fee and no interest financing to help you get what you want sooner. That help you go from the stores right to the outdoors. From trying the latest tech to really trying the latest tech. To help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit cards with no fee, no interest financing. The Triangle credit cards. Life made easier.
The compact car needed a revolution. Inside and out. And here it is. Because it's time smart became the new standard. It's time safe wasn't so boring. It's time a compact wasn't a compromise. Introducing the all-new Forte.
Dave! There's a world of possibilities out there. Perhaps Tic Tac Mints can help you open up a bit. You played a mean recorder when you were 7, Dave. Offer them a Tic Tac and you could be jamming in no time. Isn't that Shirley from The Office? It's freaking Friday, Dave. What about this young lady? I think she's had her eye on those Tic Tacs for a while now. Everyone loves a Tic Tac, Dave. It's time to open up.
This is an artist, a scientist, a conductor. And this is their stage, where courage, fear, and passion collide. And greatness always rises.
The heavyweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen!
This stage is reserved for those who need to fight to feel alive. And it all lives right here on TSN.
Run the play. Run the play. BI. What we got here, Chief? What we got here? Come on. Good. Come on. Use a step up. Good. Hey, big fella. That's great deep. Yes, sir, Joe.
are working overtime here tonight. Damian Lillard and LeBron James contributed. Amino is stopped.
What a great block. You know how many times we're going to hear "Yes, sir, Joe" tomorrow by fans because LeBron just said that. And then Brandon Ingram again. The strategy late in the game, yeah, you're down 10. You can't rely on just three-point shots. You stick with it. And how do you do that? With pace. Quick block shot on the other end, not waiting to see who was there. Push the pace and try to get two at the line, stopping the clock.
Ingram 0 for 2 at the line. He has 14 points. Came alive in the third quarter. Defensively, Portland has done the job. They have 9 block shots, 5 for Zach Collins, 3 for Mo Harkless, who was not expected to play. New career high for Collins with his 5 block shots. Although only his second season, and now will get more and more playing time.
And think about it, Lillard right now, and McCollum combined for 12 for 34. We know they had a terrible bench last year as far as their production, not in how they won games, and now the bench showing up as Lillard tries to get the 3 in the and one. Ref calls it off and says no.
Basket will not count, but he will go to the line.
This is the second time that Lillard was fouled on a three-pointer, made it, and then had it taken back because the ref said no, that wasn't one.
Oh, apparently they are not over the foul limit, so no free throws. The call was that he was fouled before the shot attempt. And now, foul against Portland. Offensive foul. It is on Aminu.
Aminu kind of turns that shoulder. Pushed away, yeah.
That was McCollum, yes.
You have to watch the corners on LeBron's penetration, looking for three-point shooters.
Ingram for 3. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining here on the fourth. Stauskas able to get it to the corner. C.J. McCollum from downtown. So the Blazers now 13 of 45 from three-point land. Here's Ingram. Try to put a move on Aminu and foul block on Aminu. Lakers missing their first 15 three-point attempts for 24. Portland was a very good defensive team last year, as they allowed just 103 points per game. That was 6th in the NBA, and the feeling was that they missed Davis, who had signed with the Nets as a free agent, and Davis very much a part of their defensive presence.
Yeah, they're a good defensive team, and that little blurb we just showed was LeBron trying to, just a little bit of frustration, trying to get his teammates in the right position. Late in the game, Kuzma taking another 3. Lakers 4 for 26.
Lillard checking with head coach Terry Stotts. Lakers have 2 timeouts remaining. Portland with 3. McCollum hit the deck, and he will go to the line. Foul on Kuzma.
And not to belabor the point, but it's more important now than ever. Late in the game is when you need three-point shooters. When you're down 11, like the Lakers are, where do you go to get those shots so that your team can come back? You can't be down 11 and only shooting 2s, and they're going to figure it out. But that is the weakness of this team right now. But their strength, again, paint points, paint points, paint points, 68 tonight.
Well, it is a team that even going into preseason, the feeling was that they need not only three-point shooting, they need shooting, period.
Yes, yes.
And you look at the roster, and the question is, where will that come from? Of course, other moves can be made. Kuzma, and a foul on the Blazers.
Collins everywhere tonight. I don't understand how the Blazers win. I'm just going to be honest with you. And as you look at it, it's guys embracing their role, staying in their lanes, and letting the leaders lead.
Collins commits his 5th, so 2 shots for Kuzma. Shop NBAstore.com. You can do it now for the best selection of Lakers and Trailblazers gear. Plus, receive free shipping on all U.S. orders using promo code NBAFS at checkout. NBAstore.com. One store, every team. C.J. McCollum has accounted for the last 10 points for the Blazers. So he has turned it around here in the 4th quarter. Now has 21 points, as does Lillard. Stauskas, the high man, with 22. McCollum has started out 3 for 13 from the field.
The Lakers now insert KCP, and why Caldwell Pope? Do they want him in there? Because he's a better three-point shooter trying to get some extra shots.
Oh, beautiful pass from the high post. Collins gets to Lillard. 121-108. Rondo's pass intercepted.
It's easier to play with confidence when you're up like Portland is right now. Not worried about the penetration, just stopping the long shots.
McCollum is blocked from behind by Hart. This is Hart again for 3, and Portland takes a timeout. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the game. Back in a moment. You're watching opening night NBA on TNT.
This hotel, she's gonna like it. Mint chocolates on the pillow, fancy shampoo bottles in the bathroom, and fluffy pancakes for breakfast. How do I know so much about this hotel? It's simple. Trivago gathers reviews from websites and apps worldwide, showing me all the details she really cares about. Ratings for rooms, service, and breakfast are gathered in one easy-to-use place. So I can say at a glance, she's gonna like it. That way I make the right choice for her and save time for myself as well. Hotel Trivago.
The new Triangle credit cards with no fee and no interest financing to help you get what you want sooner. That help you go from the stores right to the outdoors. From trying the latest tech to really trying the latest tech. To help you buy the big stuff and pay for it in equal monthly payments. That's easy. These are the credit cards with no fee, no interest financing. The Triangle credit cards. Life made easier.
For LeBron James, his debut as a LA Laker, making his way here at the Moda Center, getting ready for game time. Started out with a couple of dunks. And frustration set in as the game progressed, although the numbers are good for LeBron. 8 for 15 from the field, 8 of 9 at the line, 24 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. But aside from Josh Hart, not much help. Ingram came alive late. He has 16 points. And the Blazers pulling away in this 4th quarter. Aminu not able to hit from 3. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining. Kuzma for 3. Yes.
Nice shot right there. And again, we talked about three-point shooting, but all you have to do is knock down a few, keep practicing. You'll be better along during the season. But can you stick with the game plan the Lakers have tonight, even though they're down?
7-point game with a minute 50 to play. Lillard. They kick it out. Aminu. Shot clock at 1. 24-second violation, and the ball back to LA.
Still some time. You may want to give Rondo a little bit of room going under the screen, forcing him to shoot it, as you've seen Kuzma and others knock down that 3.
Minute 35 to go. James played by Aminu. There's Hart looking for the 3. Takes it. Rondo took a swipe at it. And it's last touched by Collins of the Blazers.
Nice shot by Hart right now. Portland's asking the referees to look at the clock. They believe it went off of the Lakers.
And they will take a look.
And that looks like it didn't go off Rondo. It looks like Collins hit it right at the end.
Ron Goebel at the replay center. The officiating crew, Zach Zauber.
What an angle right there. Great job by our camera crew right there. That top angle shows something a little bit different, making it look like it did go off of Rondo there. This is a tough one.
And the last instant, is that Collins?
Yeah, but
his hand on it?
Yeah, but it looks like it rolls off of, from the top view, the left index finger. It's harder to see here, but it looks like it stays, on the finger and comes off there.
Yeah.
It's a better view from the top, but tough play. Seems like it's on his hand right there.
And the call is overturned. It'll be Portland ball. Last touch by Rondo.
Now that's a great job by the bench. The last 4 guys at the end of the bench, they jumped up and told the coaches, wait a minute, coach. Total team effort, even if you don't play. Stay engaged.
Minute 25 remaining in the fourth. Blazers back in possession, up. Lillard gets it in. Stauskas gets to the front court. Just did beat that 8-second count. And Portland in no rush, playing the clock a bit. It's got a 5 on the 24. Lillard counts in the foul. Huge basket for Damian Lillard.
I know this kid. I followed his journey. He wears 0 because nobody believed in him. He doesn't care about you haters. He doesn't care about those that don't believe. He feels he holds the Northwest down on his own. He said, it's my team. What you want?
So Lillard looking for a 3-point play. Chant of MVP. He finished 4th in the most valuable player voting last season. All-NBA first team for the very first time in his career. Rondo on the hop, laid home by James. 8-point lead for the Blazers. Final minute. An outstanding second half for Portland. They're going to take the double-digit lead. They led by as many as 13 early on. Nino is off. Here comes Rondo. Caldwell Pope knocks down a 3. With a half minute to go.
That's what he could do. Get it to your best free throw shooters. Dribble the clock out. Make them foul you.
Stauskas. That one count, fouled before the shot along the baseline. That's number 5 out of Hart. Right there.
You say he's fouled before the basket. I would say he knew he was going to get fouled, as players do. You know time and space and what's going on. And if you anticipate you're going to get fouled, you dribble, act like you're going to pass, and wait till they hit you and time it so that you can shoot it. I think Stauskas did it on that play, but I don't think anybody in this arena that's a Portland fan cares about that right now, as they're trying to close this out with 24 seconds left.
Pride of Etobicoke, Canada, member of the Canadian national team.
Oh yeah, I go to, what is Etobicoke? Yeah, I go there all the time. You pronounce it much better than me.
You stop by. You your travels to Canada.
Those my people up there.
This endangered species is getting help from some unexpected friends. The zebra and antelope. They're wearing IoT sensors connected to the IBM cloud. When poachers enter the area, the animals run for it, which alerts rangers who can track their motions and help stop them before any harm is done. It's a smart way to help increase the rhino population and turn the poachers into the endangered species.
Dave!
There's a world of possibilities out there. Tic Tac mints can help you open up a bit. Offer them a Tic Tac and you could be jamming in no time. What about this young lady? Everyone loves a Tic Tac, Dave. It's time to open up.
Down to 24 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 7-point lead for Portland. That man, Nick Stauskas.
You're taking a